Hazing. On the first day of my internship, my manager John walks me into the cube. He sets me up in the cube and then leaves. Once he leaves, I felt confused. What do I exactly do? It was my first day, so I was clueless. Do I start surfing the web? Read some documents? Just sit there? I was stuck. A few minutes go by, I hear a lady in the cube across from me talking to a man. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but they were so close to me. As I heard the words, I could make out what they were saying. They were talking crap about me. You heard we got a new intern? I don't even know why they are wasting money on an intern. Maybe they could try giving us a raise. Yeah, I hear the intern is going to get the same cube size as us. Let's hope this intern knows something. The last one was an idiot. I was surprised. This was my first ever brush with a 40-hour-a-week role. I was expecting more professionalism. They were talking crap so openly, too, as if they were not even trying to hide it. A few minutes later, John comes back in and is like, "Let me introduce you to the others on the floor." He introduces me to a few people. Then he takes me to the cube of the two who were talking crap about me. We go into the cube and see two people. One Asian woman in her 40s named Amy. One Haitian man in his 40s named Jean. John tells Amy and Jean that I am the new intern and that I was going to be sitting right across from them. Then he points to the cube for more of a comedic effect. When they found out that I was in the cube right across from them, when they were bad-mouthing me, they looked like they were crapping bricks. They never apologized, nor did I expect an apology. But they gave me the face of, "Sorry about that." I was used to this kind of treatment. Whenever I joined a new organization before, there was a hazing phase. My definition of hazing is putting a new recruit or member through a weeding out process to test their desire. The hazing phase is typically associated with fraternities, where the fraternity puts the new recruits through a mentally and physically grueling process. Other times, hazing doesn't happen with fraternities, it happens in a work environment. This type of hazing is much more subtle. Example: it normally takes 1 hour to get an approval on a document for a veteran member, but for the newbie member, it takes the entire day to get an approval. Why do you think that is? Because the old school members are seeing if the new members are congruent to who they say they are. Different people will have different opinions regarding hazing. Some will hold the opinion, well, it's just a part of our culture. Others will hold the opinion, it's time to eliminate hazing for good. I see a case for both sides. However, I am realistic. I understand that hazing is a weeding out process. Rather than saying, "Why me?" it would be smarter to say, hazing is a part of a bunch of different industries. Rather than whining about it so fast, I'll only allow it to power me up some more. I can't even imagine what would have happened if I snitched on Amy and Jean. If I did that, I'm sure John would have disciplined them. But how much would that have thrown off the vibe of the internship process? Amy and Jean would have given me a cold shoulder because I was a snitch. Instead, not even bringing it up and showing enthusiasm despite the disrespect allowed them to take me under their wings. When you're new to a field, having thick skin makes it much easier to assimilate into the culture. Amy was the software engineer. Jean was the hardware engineer. Throughout my next few months there, they went out of their way to teach me a lot. Hazing may suck in the beginning stages. Sometimes you may need to get authorities involved if you are dealing with a tyrant. But a lot of other times, it's harmless. It's a subtle process that many industries follow to this day. Use it to strengthen you, and you'll enjoy having passed the weeding out process once you make it to the end.